And a good morning, everybody. Gator Kincaid coming to you this morning with news you can use. Our coverage this morning is brought to you in part by our friends at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 in Opelika. Get ready to smile. Auburn Bank, Bob James Drive in Valley. Shout out to Bruce Finger and the entire team at Auburn Bank. SewingMachine.com, where they can turn that arts and crafts dream into a reality. The Tire Man Kenny Knox and Kenny Knox Tire and Service. Southern Union State Community College, and South State Bank with branches in Valley and West Point. All right, let's get into our forecast before we get into our arrest report. What are we looking at today, ladies and gentlemen? High topping out around 92, 93. More sun than clouds on this Tuesday. Hot, but not as muggy as it has been. And of course, about a 10% chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Right now, 80 degrees as we get our day started. And now your daily arrest report is brought to you by our friends at Trenner Bail Bonding. Locked up, need to get out, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Call Jeff or Jimmy at 334-864-5559. That's Trenner Bail Bonding, because ain't nobody got time to stay locked up. All right, from Chambers County overnight. Chambers County Sheriff deputies arrested Keontae Stringer, 28, from Valley, FTA, driving on a suspended license. From Valley, overnight, Valley Police arrested Johnny Charles Manley, 42, from Opelika, FTA, for traffic charges. Valley Police also reported the following incidents from overnight. Domestic violence and harassment reported in the 200 block of Pineview Circle. Theft of property in the 3rd and breaking and entering into a motor vehicle reported in the 2700 block of 19th Place. And from Lynette, overnight, Lynette Police arrested James Ivy, 60, from Valley. Domestic violence in the 3rd as well as assault in the 3rd. Marie Winston, 51, from Lynette, giving false name to law enforcement as well as failure to pay and driving on a suspended license. No incidents reported last night by Lynette Police. And that is your daily arrest report brought to you by Trenner Bail Bonding. Locked up, need to get out, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Call Jeff or Jimmy at 334-864-5559. That's Trenner Bail Bonding. And now our top story. Space Command Center apparently not headed to Huntsville, Alabama, as many were predicting it would. Yesterday, President Joe Biden announced that the U.S. Space Command headquarters that is currently based in Colorado will remain there, overturning a last-ditch decision by the Trump administration to move it to Alabama. The choice ended months of deliberations, but according to one Alabama lawmaker, the fight is not over. U.S. officials told the Associated Press yesterday that President Biden was convinced by the head of the Space Command, General James Dickinson, who argued that moving the headquarters could jeopardize military readiness. Dickinson's view was in contrast to Air Force leadership, who had studied the issue at length and determined that relocating to Huntsville was the right move. As for now, it appears that the U.S. Space Command Center is going to stay in Colorado, but you never know. Things can change awfully quick. That is our top headline this morning. We're coming right back. We're going to get you caught up on some events. What's going on with what transpired in Valley last night? A tree right over there near the gym at Valley High School. We'll get into that and so much more straight ahead on your morning news here on Gator News as we stream live on Facebook and on YouTube.
Now at Glenn Smith in Opelika, the new full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cab discounted up to $9,000 off. The popular GMC Terrain up to $6,750 off. Shop online anytime at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com. Plus, no payments for 120 days at Glenn Smith GMC.
Over 250 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Turn that arts and crafts dream into a reality at SewingMachine.com. They offer sewing machines, printers, presses, as well as embroidery and vinyl, offering premium quality and discounts since 1983.
South State Bank in West Point is your local bank, serving the community. South State's goal has always been to help you meet yours, no matter how big or small your goal may be. Visit us at one of our local South State locations or online at southstatebank.com to get started.
I am Deborah Mitchell. Give us a call today for a free consultation and let us help you.
Well, last night you may have noticed from Facebook, John Frederick had sent me a photo of a big, it looked like two big trees perhaps, hovering over a power line that was near the gym at Valley High School. We were told that there's no injuries. This, I believe, would be on the opposite side of the road, according to some of our viewers. But boy, what a scary situation. As you can see right there. I mean, that's some big trees right there over the power lines. I believe Alabama Power had everybody in check as far as a loss of power. So shout out to Alabama Power. But that was pretty intense last night. Hopefully everybody is okay. I did receive a call from some over there near the Country Club Road in Lynette that they were experiencing a loss of power, but hopefully everything is okay this morning. Well, are you ready for the National Day of Prayer in Chambers County? We will observe that coming up on Friday. Over the past few weeks, Diane Perry, the organizer of the event, now in its 22nd year, was given a proclamation for the event. I turn to the scripture, 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who were called by name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive them of their sins and heal their land. I think we're all in need of that. Perry has told me over the years that the inspiration for the Day of Prayer came after 9/11. That's when the first edition of the Chambers County Day of Prayer was implemented. Also, following the Day of Prayer, which, by the way, it does kick off, let me look at my notes here, at 6 p.m. Central. Shortly afterward, they're going to do some back-to-school supply giveaways. Your child must be in attendance to receive the back-to-school supplies. So put that on your calendar coming up on Friday, the east side of the courthouse for the 26th annual Chambers County Day of Prayer. And now let's hop into some more news. Last night at the Lee County Commission, members of BEAM, which stands for Broadening East and Alabama Mobile, or rather Bringing East Alabama Mobile, was talking to the commission, and now they're in discussions to expand internet broadband coverage to some of the rural portions of Lee County. It is my opinion that this is going to go on. They're already starting to lay, I think, some 800 feet of fiber optic cable, and I think they're going to even expand that with the Lee County Commissioner's support. That was what was taking place on a very lengthy agenda last night at the Lee County Commission meeting from the Lee County Courthouse. I know there's a lot of residents in the rural portions of East Alabama that will benefit from this immensely. And of course, this is a huge push from the state of Alabama and Governor Kay Ivey for everybody to have access to broadband. It is so important and it is very critical. All right, coming back, and we're going to get you updated on some events going on in the area. We have EAMC Lanier having a big career fair and getting ready for a CNA class starting in September. I've got that, some back to school bashes, and all kind of meet the teacher agendas as we get ready to head on back to school for the upcoming school year. All that and more is straight ahead on your morning news here on Gator Morning News.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Now, Glenn Smith and Opelika. The new full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 Crew Cab discounted up to $9,000 off. The popular GMC Terrains up to $6,750 off. Shop online anytime at glennsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com. Plus, no payments for 120 days at Glenn Smith GMC.
Over 250 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
King & Knox car on Mumbai 85. Exit 77 on Farm James Drive. Best tire prices for you and me. 756-8473.
Your partner, your neighbor, your friend. Since 1907, serving our local communities, Auburn Bank is a proud supporter of high school football and local news. FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
A lot of events going on in the community, and we will start by informing you of a career expo taking place on Friday at EAMC Lanier, located at 4800 48th Street in Valley. This will be taking place from 9 a.m. to 2 Eastern Standard Time, hiring for multiple positions, and they're going to be informing you about an upcoming CNA class in September. Again, that is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. More events going on in the area where coming up on August the 3rd, W.O. Lance Elementary having a Meet the Teacher from 2:30 to 4:30. Tomorrow, West Point Elementary having a Meet the Teacher where you can talk to your child's teacher, talk about transportation and registration for the upcoming school year. The Chambers County School District having open houses for all of their schools in the area. We'll post the entire timeline for things going on so you can get your child ready to head back to school. And don't forget about those back to school bashes, ladies and gentlemen. Our next one's going to be in Troup County tomorrow from 6 to 8. Free food, free popcorn. And then on Saturday, Lynette Church of Christ having a Power Up Back to School rally. This is taking place from 10 to 2 Eastern. W.O. Lance Elementary is the place to be, the playground area, actually across from W.O. Lance Elementary, as Lynette Parks and Recs have a Back to School Bash and high school challenges. And then coming up on Sunday, the Upper Room Church having a Back to School Bash where everything is free at 3640 55th Street in Valley from 5 to 8 as we get ready to get on back to school. Well, that's going to do it for your Gator Morning News. My name is Gator Kincaid. Be sure and follow us throughout the day as we bring you news that you can use in our communities of Chambers, Lee, and Troup County. This is news for East Alabama and West Georgia.